Okay, it's Atlanta's number one hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, Behind Radio, shout in, stepping in the building. I got an A-Town legend in this thing, Khujo Goodie, the Goodie Mob. What's good with it, boss?
Kinfolk, man, you know, the same old thing, man, just in the dirty side, man, trying to stay clean, bro.
I'm over here talking about some what's good with it, but I should have said West H-in this thing. Khujo, talk to me, man.
West H-in, man. Well, you know, it's a some new music I got out here, man, called West H-in, man. And it's kind of like a play off of Marvin Gaye back in the days, like what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people walk up to me like Khujo, what's up, man? What's up with you? How you feel about this situation? How you feel about this topic? So I came on in with some old slang from back in the day, like West H-in.
Yes, sir.
It's like a play on, man, like what's happening or what's going on. I gotta give that shout out to my partner, man, Tony Caldwell over in Dixie Hill, man.
Yes,
we came
sir.
in with that slang back in the 90s, man. So it feel good, man, to come on back with some wet, man. You know what I'm talking about, man?
I mean, Joe, being in this game, man, I mean, when you think about what's H-in out here, can you speak about what's really just triggering you right now when you look around out here in society and you see what's happening?
Man, man, just like today, man, I seen something real disturbing, man, at one of the high schools out here where I stay at, man, in Henry County, man. And it's like, man, the music, man, that's going in these youngsters' ears, man, just tell them to do crazy stuff, man. So my thing is, man, it's always something, man. Try to put something positive in the music, man, and then just try to say something positive to these young cats out here, man, so they won't go down that wrong road, you know what I'm saying? So, because if it weren't for music, with me and mine, you know what I'm talking about, man, you wouldn't even see a Khujo Goodie sitting in front of you right now, bro. So the music saved my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I do advise, man, all youngsters out there, man, listen to some music, man, some jazz, you know what I'm saying? Some blues, some old school soul, you know what I'm saying? Kind of get your mind balanced instead of listening to what's going on right now, because it's a lot of youth out there, and, man, they like having fun, man, and that's just what it is. You feel me?
Nah, Joe, when you go back to your youth with it, though, man, when you went into that studio to record, you see what I'm saying, man? What was it that kept you from leading folks astray and down the wrong path, man?
Man, I love what I was doing, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. I mean, I seen the greats like Curtis Blow, the Fat Boys, you know what I'm saying? Houdini.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people like that, man, coming to my school. And I think they should put that back in school, man. You know what I'm saying? I think they still got that. But when they came to my school, man, Southwest Middle School in Atlanta, Georgia, man, I was influenced, man. That was it, bro.
Yeah.
That was it for me, man. I wanted to do music. I wanted to rap, man. I wanted to be a DJ. I wanted to do graffiti.
Yeah.
And I wanted to break dance. I wanted to do all that, man.
Yeah.
So that was something, man, that was real positive, man, back in the early 86, man. You know what I'm saying? 84, something like that. So, man, music is a good positive thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just the people that's presenting the music, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's my thing, man.
Now, Joe, fast forward to modern time, man. I mean, y'all boys got not one but 2 days in the state of Georgia where they have to celebrate y'all for what y'all brought to this game, man.
Gangster, man.
I mean, as a young man at Southwest Middle School, did you think that when you grew up, you was going to have a day for you?
Never, man.
Break that down, man, because they got to feel good. Those are what I call goals. You see what I'm saying? Those are real goals.
But you know what? That's a good thing, man, because the city recognized us for some things that we said positive in our raps. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, they could have chose anybody else, but East Point Mayor chose Goodie Mob to have Goodie Mob Day on July 24th.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So then again, we had another proclamation in August 19th for a Goodie Mob Day in Atlanta, Georgia.
My God.
So, man, that's a great thing, man, and it gives the youth to go back and research the type of music that we were doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's all, man. Just have something, man, that you can look back to on your days and feel like that's an accomplishment for you, man. So that was an accomplishment for us, man. We might not have sold millions of records, man. We sold gold records.
Yeah.
Might not have sold millions of records, but those type of accolades right there, man, they go on forever, bro.
I mean, how deep was it for you when you got the news, though, man, that y'all were going to be honored on one of the highest levels possible?
Now, see, I didn't know that they was going to do a day for us. I just thought that we was just going to get honored for something.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Kwanzaa Hall was going to present us with the proclamation of having our own day in Atlanta, man, and it just made us feel good, man, because all the hard work that we put in, all the discrimination from your own folk, man, up in New York and all that, man, just to get down to this level, man, to be recognized in your own city, man, that was great, bro. That was great for us, man.
When you think about those times when y'all were facing that hatred and that discrimination, man, what was it that gave y'all the muscle and the tenacity to stay down and continue to push the culture forward? Because a lot of people make music, but a lot of folks don't move the culture forward with their music, man. So what was it that made y'all say, you know what, we got to stay down with this message and this journey that we on?
Man, I'm gonna say like CeeLo say, man, we was fighting for the civil rights, man, of Atlanta, Georgia, bro.
Yeah.
Because like in the beginning, people didn't think that we had anything to say. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because all you was hearing from the South was stuff coming from Miami, like bass music and all that. So Atlanta, Georgia didn't really have an identity.
Yeah.
So when Organized Noise, we hooked up with LaFace, L.A. Reid, man, Goody Mob and Outkast, all our thing was just to represent for Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
We don't want to sound like nobody else. We don't want to sound like New York. We don't want to sound like California. We just want to be able to represent, to let people know that's coming behind us. You're going to get this now.
Yeah.
You're going to get the red, the yellow tape. You're going to get the white chalk. You're going to get all that.
Yeah.
But stay down. You know what I'm saying? Stay strong. And if it wasn't for CeeLo, Gipp, and Timo being there with me and us being a foursome together, man, we thought we could take whole New York that day when they booed us for the source of war. We thought we could take the whole everybody. We didn't care. We thought we could take everybody, man. We was that confident in our music that it was real.
Yeah.
And the South had something to say, bro.
I mean, let's get deep into that whole Source Awards time, man. I mean, being able to witness that, did you feel like that was a pivotal point in hip-hop history at that moment?
Man, it was like we was watching a movie. Because we was out of towners, really.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So just to see that go down, man, me personally, I just thought that might have been some of the hardest stuff I ever seen. I'm talking about a brother coming from a whole nother state, coming into your state and telling you, well, this what we gonna do and this what we gonna do. I realized, man, that Death Row, they had a lot of power.
Yeah.
That's what I realized when I seen that go down.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, after that went down, that's when we had met Tupac. We met Tupac and Suge backstage.
My God. What was that conversation like?
Man, they loved our music, man.
Yeah.
They loved our music, man.
Crazy.
Loved it.
Now, when I think about the Dungeon family as a whole, though, Khujo, I saw y'all boys get back on tour together, man, and that was a beautiful thing because I wasn't sure that was ever going to happen.
True that.
Talk to me about the experience having that first generation back out there on the road doing y'all thing again, man. What was that like? And how long had it been since everybody had been together like that?
Man, you know what? It was I don't even know if we even went out like that before, to be
What?
honest, bro. I don't even know if we did it like that before. But just to be able, man, to come on in and give the South or whoever wanted to see, just to give them the Dungeon family, man, and just that history of what we've been through the lyrics and through the music, man. It's like I'm saying, it's like rock and roll, man. That's the equivalence of rock and roll, being at any age and still being able to come back and do your material and your fans growing with you. That's what I call rock and roll right there, man.
Exactly.
And it was awesome, man. Word for word, man. They was on us, man. I was blown away, bro. I was blown away, man. And it feel good when people actually saying your lyrics with you, man. I know a lot of people say that, but it does feel good, man. Especially saying some good stuff that you put out there, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Looking to the left and the right, though, man. Seeing these boys that you grew up with, now y'all out here grown, still doing what y'all love, still packing out arenas.
True that.
Talk about that feeling, though, man. Because, I mean, everybody don't even get that opportunity to get everybody back together and say, hey, man, you remember when? Look at us now, and we still out here bunking.
Man, you know, that's what music does, man.
Yeah.
Music puts you in it makes you remember a time in your life that
Yeah.
you was going through. So it ain't just that when we doing the music that the people that's listening to the music remembering the times in their life.
Yeah.
We're remembering the times in our lives also too. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So man, just being able to be a part of history, man. Being able to be in that conversation of Atlanta, Georgia music. So we got inducted in the Georgia Music Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? That's an accomplishment,
You
bro.
damn right it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? I don't need no Oscar, no Grammy.
It ain't getting no bigger.
Man, be recognizing your own state, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're not recognizing you for no bull junk either, bro. It's
But then
some stuff.
I hate to cut you off, but like the Bible says, a prophet is not respected in his own home.
real.
But in y'all case,
That's real.
y'all get that respect,
That's
man.
real.
So I mean,
You
talk
said
about that
You
because a
said
lot of
that.
folks can be doing a lot of good and catching a lot of hate in their own hometown.
That's
but for
real.
y'all to do a lot of good and receive that love,
That's
was it
real.
always that way?
It was, bro.
Yeah.
It was that way, especially in Atlanta because of the content, the lyrical content, man. We weren't talking about robbing people. We weren't talking about selling dope.
Yeah.
We weren't talking about going in the strip club. We weren't talking about finessing nobody, even though we know all them aspects of life.
Exactly.
We knew how to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But at that time and period, Most High didn't allow us to talk about that type of stuff.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? Allow us to talk about stuff like cell therapy.
Yeah.
About New World Order. You feel what I'm saying? Talking about soul food and how we used to eat in the South.
That's
you feel what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
About
right.
a full course meal. Had us talking about that stuff, and you know what? We got a lot of flack
Yeah.
outside of Atlanta because we were on an R&B record label. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people wanted to hear, where's the singing at? Cell therapy? What is that?
Yeah.
Now you come here with some singing stuff, now we'll feel that.
Yeah.
See, we was up against that. You feel what I'm saying? We had restrictions.
Yeah.
People from Interscope, Death Row, I'm talking about Def Jam.
Yeah.
They didn't have no restrictions. You feel me? We was on an R&B label, so it was almost like we want to hear some singing, y'all.
Exactly.
Where that's at? So I got to shout out L.A. Reid just for giving some hood brothers like us, man, a chance, bro,
Yeah.
to get out here and do that.
Songs like Cell Therapy, though, Khujo, I mean, when it's still just as relevant today as it was then, if not even more relevant now. Now, that's what's so crazy, too. How you going to make a song that long ago and it be more relevant now than it was then? Talk about your feelings when you listen to that song and you dissect the society the way it is now. One, do you say, damn, I was cold as hell? Two, do you say, you see what I'm saying? Damn, ain't shit changed. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
How does that make you feel?
Man, a little bit of both, man. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing, like the Bible saying, nothing new under the sun.
Facts.
Nothing new under the sun. It
Yeah.
done already went down. Just like when I say young girls 13 years old expose themselves, they still over here in Magic City, still exposing themselves. They still over here in Body Tap doing their thing. They still all over Atlanta doing their thing.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing changed. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's just different players.
Yeah.
The game is still the same. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad that the Most High put their spirit in us to talk about stuff like that.
Exactly.
Because it can come around 25 years. Because next year will be the 25th year anniversary of Soul Food.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? So we definitely can get back into what's
for that.
went on in the 90s, and there's nothing really too much change right now.
Exactly.
Nothing too much change, man.
What do you think about the sex trafficking that's going on in the city right now? Because that's got a lot of females scared, a lot of fathers scared for their daughters as well.
feel you, bro.
What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm just a real cat that look at stuff from the outside I look in.
Yeah.
You let a lot of people in your country.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You let people in your country that don't belong in your country.
Mm-hmm.
Things are gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is that it's folk our own color that's doing it.
My God.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, black folk don't learn the ways of these wicked people out here. You feel me? That's my pick. That's my take on it. My thing is, man, people that got daughters, man, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them the real way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Show them what's going on TV, the real deal.
Yeah.
And, man, and stay prayed up, man.
Exactly.
You feel me? Stay prayed up, man, because there's a lot of wickedness in this world right now, man.
You ain't never lied.
Going down.
Now, back to the Goodie Mob, though, man. Y'all did y'all own tour as well. What was it like having the Four Horsemen back together and being on that road and y'all just doing y'all thing apart from the family altogether?
Well, you know, after Outkast came out, you feel what I'm saying? The world had this conception that, you know what I'm saying, there was some players, you know what I'm saying, with
Yeah.
alligator boots and Patty Melts and Monte Carlos and Eldorados, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when the Four Horsemen came out, they were looking for that stuff. They were looking for the singing.
Yeah.
They were looking for the Cadillacs. They were looking for everything. But that thing was stripped down, bone dry.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? That's what it was with Goodie Mob, man. And then just being able to get out there and be confident in what you're talking about, and people not. You look out in the crowd and people just staring at you.
Yeah.
It's not because they don't like you. It's because they listening to what you were saying.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how our shows were back in the days. A lot of people were just really looking at us because they couldn't believe what the hell we were saying.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But now, 25 years later, people being able to let that thing marinate in their brain and be like, oh,
I get it.
this what they was talking about. Oh, man, this what they meant. Oh, man. And then you got people like Erykah Badu reach out and say, man, I need y'all on the show with me.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because we came up down in that same little era with that same thing. So she got it with the R&B, and we come in with the raw hip hop, man.
That's right.
And just being able, man, to do a cell therapy to a person that ain't never heard it before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to believe, but people hadn't really never seen. Some people had never seen us live before.
What?
Yeah, man. I ran into that in Dallas, man. A person said, man, I've never seen you guys in person before live, man. It was an experience.
My God. Well, you know, I know damn well it was an experience because I was at that Tabernacle show too.
Whoa.
Oh, I was in the back with the people, okay?
Hey, brother, that's a
and I
different
had my
beast,
camera
Atlanta,
phone
bro.
out in that thing. And I mean,
Different beast.
Joe, you was out there bringing your phone for these folks, man. I mean, it was a damn good show.
Hey,
and
man.
the energy, it was one of those Atlanta vibes that you don't feel on a regular basis when you out here in the city because the city's changed so much.
Right.
So to be in a room full of your people,
Right.
I mean, I saw black folks, I saw white folks, I saw them all giving it up in there like, this is my joint right here. Everybody had their own favorite song. So, I mean, being able to perform in the A and get that reaction, man, how was that for you?
Man, it's great, man. Cause when we first started touring, we noticed that some of our shows was in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't in the hood.
Yeah.
It was kind of in the city, and we had all type of people from different races coming to the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we was like, okay, we gonna
gonna
bust
rock
for
it.
y'all too.
Exactly.
We gonna rock for y'all too. So, man, I mean, like I say, man, this music, man, it's a race barrier.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Cause the music has no color. You know what I'm saying? The music, but when people start rhyming, that's when you see the color. But the music has no color, man.
Thanks.
And you see people, man, that's not our color getting into the culture and damn, they're almost doing it better than we can do it.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
So, man, I mean, for us to be some trodden down slaves, man, we put something out there, man, that got people damn sure mimicking what we doing right now. And it's a $1 billion industry, man.
Yes, sir.
Everything's centered around hip hop right now. Everything.
That's crazy. Nah, I mean, one of my favorite, Khujo verses is on that thought process. Frustrated, irritated. You see what I'm saying? I mean, can you take me back to that guy when you was getting in the studio laying down that verse, man? And I mean, the thoughts that were going through your mind when you was trying to express yourself at that time.
I'm going to keep it real, man. I'm going to keep it 1K like I do all the time, man.
Yes, sir.
The pressure was on.
Ooh.
The pressure was on. Now, I'm coming behind Timo now.
Yeah.
And he snapped.
Yeah, you did.
I'm talking about went clean off.
Yeah.
Coming behind him, I'm like, oh, man. What I'm going to do, man? So I was almost feeling like CeeLo said, man, I ain't writing that for this one, folks. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk to him, folks.
Yeah.
I just tried I just tried a freestyle, man, at that time, man.
My God.
And just put it down, man, and that was it, bro. With that one, man. That was my first time freestyling, really recording it, man.
Yes, sir.
But coming behind any one of those goodies, man.
Yeah.
Back in those days, man. Now,
yeah,
brother, it was hard thumping, bro. It was hard thumping because, man, they came with it, bro.
Exactly.
They were coming with it, man.
My God.
Fire.
Now, when you speak about being frustrated and irritated,
True that.
how
True that.
did that impact your thought process at that time, though, man? Because I mean, to this day, it's a lot of young black folks out here that's frustrated and irritated. You see what I'm
Man,
saying?
it's a
So,
lot.
how did you overcome them emotions? To the next thing you know, you got a day named after you.
Man, you know, being in your mid-20s, man,
Yeah,
you got them thoughts running through your head, man. What am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna get a job?
yeah,
Am I gonna go into service? Am
yeah,
I gonna trap for the rest of my life? What
yeah,
am I gonna do? So that would frustrate a young person at that age, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the pressure was still on with me because
Mhm.
my mom and my brother, you know what I'm saying? Mom's still worried about what you gonna do. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You gonna get a job? How's it gonna pan out? I mean, what you gonna do? I'm talking
Yeah.
about mama calling me almost every day about job applications. Like, man, did you call these people back? Did you call these people
Exactly.
back? So there's a lot of frustration going on, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And a lot of irritating stuff going on. Just trying to still be creative,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and still be a young black man, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, Georgia, man. And
Yeah.
it wasn't easy, bro. It wasn't easy.
My
It
God.
wasn't easy.
Another banger that mainstream with Outkast, man. You know, I let you stay in my crib. Now you know where I live. When you was hungry, gave you a hot meal. I mean, cool Joe. Can you just talk about the relationships between black brothers trying to have things, but then look at the hand you deal? You see what I'm saying?
Man, you know, with our people, man, we got to learn that loyalty thing, man. Because I wrote that verse because a friend of mine's had a situation
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So just really hearing what he had went through, it just gave me the insight, man, to really write something like that, man. So we as a people, man, you know what I'm saying, we already get discriminated against from other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead on and try to at least try to stick together
Yeah.
and do this thing on our own, man. At least that. You feel what I'm saying? Because if we can't do it together, the other people look and say, man, I can't do nothing with them.
Yeah.
You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, man, it's just like I said, man, it's just awesome, man, just to be around people like Organized Noise, just letting us do our thing at the time, man, and then looking back and saying, well, I'm glad we did do that.
Exactly.
You feel me?
When you speak on loyalty, man, can you speak to the loyalty between the brothers in the Dungeon family and why y'all been able to stay down together for so damn long, man?
Like I said, man, we have a common enemy.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? So if everybody realize that we have a common enemy, then we can work together.
That's right.
So that's how we did with this Dungeon Family Tour.
Mm.
We had a common enemy, which is time. Time is a common enemy. So
Ooh.
if you don't do your thing before Mr. Time gets you,
Come on
you
now.
feel what I'm saying? Then it's OV. It's over. You
Woo.
feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say that we got a common enemy, and that's that time, man. And we need to do all that we can do right now as far as musically or whatever we do right now while we can.
Can you speak to that time? Because see, like you say, nobody has ever beat Father Time. And you know, as a young man, we think we got all the time in the world. Then the older you get, you realize that, hey man,
You don't?
I ain't got as much time as I thought I had. You start to look up and your brothers left and right, folks getting snatched up out of this thing left and right. And you're like, okay, a lot of us didn't even have enough time to get to 21,
True.
let alone 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
True.
So when you look at the time now, man, how has your mind changed and grown as far as how you attack life and how you live it now?
Man, it's about priorities.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? When you're young, man, your priorities are all out of whack.
Yeah.
But when you experience, you know what I'm saying, you tend to get your priorities together. You
Yeah.
feel me? So my priority is, you know, when I walk out the house, people be like, man, they recognize me like, man, when you gonna do some more music, man?
Yeah.
I mean, you got something out, man. I mean, what's up, man? What the Goodie Mob do? I mean, what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, just to have some ready for my fans out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my priorities. You feel what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
I leave out my house.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? But inside my house, I'm husband, I'm father, I'm all that good stuff. When it's time
Exactly.
to get out the house, it's time to take the gloves off
Come on now.
and go straight to work. You feel me? So that's what it's all about, man. Getting your priorities together, man. Getting your plans together, man. You know what I'm saying? Because You used to be able to just think about everything. Now it's about writing everything down right
Yeah.
now. You feel what I'm
Gotta
saying?
organize it.
So that's what it's all about, man. Priorities and man, and organization right now, man. At the age I'm at right now,
Exactly.
bro. Yeah.
Now, maneuvering in this music industry, what advice do you have for the next up and coming generation of folks that's getting into this thing, man, and
True that.
that find themselves in the belly of the beast right now as we
True
speak,
that.
and they don't know what they should be doing. All they know is that they doing something.
True that. True that. Man, I would tell a young person, man, do a lot of reading.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Turn your TV off a little bit.
Yeah.
Do a little more reading, man. Put some more knowledge in your head, man. That way you can teach others.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Cause you can't teach people with the same garbage that's going on right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't want to be a part of the problem. You feel me? You want to be a part of the solution.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? So what I would tell a young person is research on how you get paid in this music industry.
Come on now.
You feel what I'm saying? When I came out, internet wasn't even around like that. It wasn't no streaming. It wasn't none of that. It was just straight hand-to-hand combat.
Mm-hmm.
You see people, you tell them you got music out, you either give them a CD or you go perform for them. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's a whole different situation going on.
Yeah.
So I would tell a brother or sister, man, to just educate yourself on how you get paid.
Exactly.
And don't never sell your publishing.
Come on now.
Don't sell your publishing. That's like your retirement right there.
Facts. Now, from a spiritual standpoint, though, Khujo, how did your spirituality keep you through all of the ups and downs of this music industry, and then just with your personal situations that you had as well?
Well, with that being said, I learned that there are no accidents.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? There's no coincidence.
Yeah.
No mistakes. Everything happens for a reason. You feel me?
Yeah.
Was what happens down here on earth already done happened up there.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying? So I can't get mad at nobody. I can't blame nobody. All I can do is better myself.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because them days are over for blaming the white man for everything. You feel what I'm saying? Them days over because he did his job. He did what he's supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? He got us over here, so now what we supposed to do? We're supposed to learn about who the hell we are, who we really are.
Exactly.
We should know that, rappers don't lay eggs. You feel what I'm saying? Just little white lies. You feel what I'm saying? We should be able to be like, no, come on now. So if they lied about that, maybe they lied about that too.
My God.
So it's all about not being distracted by what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Because the music industry is a big distraction.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Television is a big distraction from what's really going on in the world. You feel me? But when you start putting them little tidbits of what's going on in the music, then you get somebody's attention. Like, oh, this is just not a regular nigga right here. This got somebody else right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my take on that.
How did the industry react to y'all when they noticed and they started to figure out that y'all was putting those extra tidbits into the music and actually moving the whole race forward at the same time?
The fans appreciated it.
Yeah.
But the powers that was bashing the buttons, they didn't appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't appreciate us trying to drop some little tidbits of knowledge on our people.
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to be telling these folk, man, to hit the trap, you know what I'm saying, finesse everybody you see. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, premarital sex.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everything. That's what y'all supposed to be talking about. No, you know what, we're going to have to slow y'all down. We bust it up a little bit. Let's try to divide and conquer this thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's old school strategy, divide and conquer. You feel what I'm saying? But they didn't realize that, you know what I'm saying, some brothers from the South was going to put something like that out, man. I think they probably thought that we was on some Miami bass, some Luke stuff. But like I said, I got a double hand salute L.A. Reid, man, because him not really knowing what was going on, it just made him intrigued. Like, man, well, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who are you guys? I mean, where you guys come from? I mean, do you guys like to have fun? You like to party? I mean, we just some serious cats, man. You know what I'm saying? At that time, man. But we was in our mid-20s, man, feeling that type of spirit. You feel what I'm saying? Right now, young cats that was my age now, they don't have that same type of spirit. Now they got a different type of spirit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody might have a a pimping spirit,
Yeah.
a trapping spirit,
Yeah.
a finessing spirit. You feel a murdering spirit. You
Yeah.
feel me? We had a different type of spirit, man, and
Mm-hmm.
I gotta credit that man to the Most High because that's what he wanted to be heard at that time.
What do you think the breakdown between the generations occurred to where y'all wasn't able to reach that next generation to kind of hand them the torch and keep the party going, though?
I think it's with my opinion, man. I think it's with radio.
Yeah.
Radio separate everything.
Yeah.
You got an old school station here.
Yeah.
You got an R&B station here. You got a gospel station here. You got a jazz in here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So everything is chopped up and separated. It's probably for reasons, you know what I'm saying? But everything was to coexist together.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The youth would be able to hear something different.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Cause
To inspire them.
You feel me? Yeah, because I don't really get inspired really until I listen to some different type of music.
Yeah.
Or go to a different type of station.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to get out of that environment, man, to get a vibe, man, and it happens like that.
Exactly.
It happens like that.
When it came down to breaking all of the limits and the boundaries for that young ghetto child that was running wild before he got into that music industry, what was that like? Saying, you know what? Did you see yourself going there though, Khujo? Or did you always, or was you just surprised and you like, hell, we done went gold, whoop de doo, on to the next project, or was it? No, I see myself there. I mean, I want you to talk about the vision that you had for yourself before you came into the game. Was it the vision of a person that would be a pillar in the community and a legend in the city, or was it just somebody that was just trying to find a way out?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
But I think more so to trying to find a way out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find a way out being a young black man in Atlanta with all these thoughts going on in your head. Why is it this way and why is it not that way?
Yeah.
And why y'all don't like me and why is it those type of things were going on in my young head.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go to the service or are you gonna get a job or all that type of stuff? You feel what I'm saying? But just being able to get it in the studio, man, and like what you're doing and finding out it's a purpose for what you're doing. We're not just in here having fun. This is we are here for a purpose, man.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? We putting Atlanta, Georgia on the map. Little did we know at the time, but we was putting Atlanta, Georgia on the map.
That's right.
And we was giving other young cats out of Atlanta, Georgia that strength, man, to go stand up in New York in front of a bunch of folk that don't like you.
Yeah.
Go to the West Coast when ain't nothing but gang banging out there, and people look at you crazy, look at you different. You feel what I'm saying? So when we would go, man, we didn't even give a damn. To really be honest, what we wanted to do was get back out there on the road,
Yeah.
and show these folk what we got, and get back in the studio and do it again.
Talk to me about that ride, because when I talked to Gip about it, he said the time at the top is a lot shorter than the time it took to get there, and then you got a whole life to live after that time. Can you speak to me about the time after y'all done did what y'all came to do, and you started to settle back down into regular life? What was that like?
That's almost like a soldier coming home from war.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what that's like, man. Cause you out here on the road, you giving your story.
Yeah.
You're doing your story. The adrenaline is pumping. All of a sudden, it stops. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like football season. You feel what I'm saying? You're done with the games.
Yeah.
China got them clothes, clean the locker out. You know what I'm talking about? Put the
Go
cleats and
home.
everything and go home. You know what I'm saying? And get back into civilian life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But like I said, with the content,
Yeah.
with the lyrical content, it wasn't that hard to adjust back into the life because, like I said, man, we could still walk the streets of Atlanta.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And still be cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if we would have been 10 million and 15 million platinum,
Yeah.
we couldn't even walk in our own neighborhoods like that. Or walk in the mall or walk in the store. Like right now,
Yeah.
I can walk around right now. I mean, people
Exactly.
still recognize me. You know what I'm saying? I can still do my thing, which is great for me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? People know what Goodie Mob did. People know what we still can do. I ain't got no problem with it.
But see, I gotta ask you this though, because you'll catch Dre walking down the street with a damn flute every 5 minutes
me?
too. Is it that Atlanta love and respect that we have for y'all that allows you to be able to still coexist with everybody on a mutual level that the average people, because a lot of times, you know, when folks become famous or they become rich and they get all the way up through there, they separate themselves from the people that got them there. You see what I'm saying? So what was it that allowed y'all to keep that base and, you know, still be relatable to the people to where you can still go back down Cascade, walk into the store, slap five, and get in your car and go home without no issues?
Wow, man. Man, that's a skill.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? That's almost like being real is a skill.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So we didn't have them superficial lyrics in our verses. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it looked like we was untouchable
Yeah,
to a certain extent. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So man, we were approachable.
yeah.
You know, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, we Mays High School,
Come on now.
Doug High School.
Come on
You
now.
feel what I'm saying? Washington High School.
Yeah.
So I just about played football with all these cats. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? So it's a big family, man. It's
Mm-hmm.
a big family, especially when you get into the music industry
Mm-hmm.
and you got you got a music industry family in Atlanta. You feel what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Cause like right now, this damn near the hip hop mecca right now. You
Facts.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The South period right now.
Yeah.
And we all family. We done all went to school together, done ran into each other in the streets together, man. And it just makes it a family thing, man.
Exactly.
You feel me?
During the time when the Goodie Mob was on a hiatus, man, and CeeLo was doing his thing, the Lumberjacks were doing their thing, Git was doing his thing, did you ever think that it might be a chance that the Goodie might not come back together?
Oh yeah, man. You gotta have room for the what can happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes usually does. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we've been groomed to be able to actually go out on our own. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Before that happened.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So we was kind of prepared for that, and we had definitely talked about it a long time ago.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But when it actually happened, it still is a surprise. Like, oh damn, oh now it's that thing now. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But you know, things happen. But the thing about it is, man, that we were family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Family and partners.
Yeah.
So we can still come back to this day and be like man, CeeLo can come back to the days like, Joe, you remember we went here and did this, man? You remember we did that, Joe? You know, you did that and did that. I was like, yeah. You feel what I'm saying? We could come
Yeah.
back and do that. You feel what I'm saying? Cause man, we genuinely love each other, bro.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean,
That's right.
fuck it, we genuinely love each other, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, you
Facts.
got to do that.
Now, when you look at Atlanta and what it's become now, man, and I mean, it's flat out Black Hollywood. You got Tyler Perry, he done built the biggest movie studio in the country in this thing.
Humongous.
You got other movie studios all over the place popping up every 5
True
minutes.
that.
You ride down the street, you're riding through a movie
Believe it.
scene.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is that like when you thinking back to when Camden Road was a 2-lane street all the way down?
Man, this thing done came a long way, bro.
Yeah.
Came a long way from the Olympics.
Exactly.
Done came a long way from Freaknik.
Come on.
You feel what I'm saying? So the thing about, man, you know, this city never ceased to amaze me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's always some type of growth going on down here, man. Whether it's somebody throwing up a building,
Yeah.
with somebody throwing up a stadium, with, like you said, Tyler Perry going out here and grabbing that property, man.
Exactly.
You know, it's it almost back in the day, man, you know, people had to run from the South to go up north to get work.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now it's being reversed now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now people coming back down to the South to get work now. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's a beautiful thing, man. I think we should milk it while we can.
Facts.
You feel me? Because, man, tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
And nigga drop a bomb any day on that damn thing.
And this is kind of piggybacking on what I was just talking to you about earlier, man. What do you think about those eras and those cycles when things come and go? And then I'm going to have to go ahead and throw a little bit of that Is That You, God, on that song when you talking about revelations and stuff like that in the end.
Whoa.
I mean, can you break that down when it comes to understanding the cycles of life?
You know what? I definitely got to take my hat off, man, to people that came up in a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
With father and mother. You feel me? that's where it starts.
Yeah.
You feel me? With me, mine's didn't start that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to find other alternative things to get into.
Yeah.
So that's why I say the truth found me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I wasn't looking for the truth. You feel me? I'm looking for the trap. You feel what I'm saying? So when the truth find you, man, it kind of rounds you out a little bit more, man, and it kind of makes you able to not only just rap or whatever, but actually give somebody some type of advice. You feel what I'm saying, man? So it's you got to balance that thing off, man. You got to balance that thing off, especially with life, man. You know, it's good, it's ups and it's downs, and all musicians go through that. And not only just musicians, people in life go through ups and go through downs. You just got to know that you survive this day. Let's try tomorrow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If tomorrow don't work, hey, let's try the next day. You know what I'm saying? As long as you get breath in your body, I think you should try to advance, bro.
Exactly.
Try to advance, man.
When you speak of the truth finding you, man, can you speak to what truths that you discovered and uncovered along your journey in this music industry, man? Like the truth about the music industry as a whole versus, you know, being naive and wide-eyed and getting into the game. I'm about to go ahead and make some music and jam and go out here and perform these songs. But then, you know, there's a lot of other different factors that play parts into what's really going on and being presented to the people as a whole. So, I mean, can you speak on that?
Yeah, that's why I say, man, learn how you get paid in this music industry, man, because if it's a penny, well, they splitting that penny up. They gonna get some out that penny, man. So somebody is getting paid. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you could be naive, but like I say, man, always strive and educate yourself into what you getting into.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you could sign a contract today, and it's like, boy, they taking everything. Like them 360 contracts, we done had them back in the day when we signed contracts.
Yeah.
It wasn't on 360. Yeah. Now it's like, man, they want you to do all the work, and they get paid off of you. Everything. Like they sit and just watch you. Oh, he popping now. Call him up now. Hey. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, yeah, it's like I say, man, educate yourself, man, cause I can remember sometime, man, we were going out to eat with the Goodie Mob, right? And people was like, man, go ahead, man, what you want to eat? Oh, man, shit, man, we'll get a steak. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, everything. But little they know they was charging that back to us.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So studio time and all that, man. That's why if you're going to do music, man, pay for your own studio time.
Yeah.
That way, whatever you do in that studio, it belongs to you.
Facts.
You feel me? And it's better off that you owning your stuff, man, than anything nowadays, man. Because later on in life, man, that thing can really be beneficial to your family, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, going forward, though, Joe, I mean, what is it that Khujo still has left to conquer, or are you just basking in the glory of being Khujo Goodie every damn day?
No, man, you know what? My thing is, man, to continue to put these young, talented, smart MCs on now, man.
Yeah.
Cause like right now, I got something called Feed the Lions.
That's right.
And what it is, it's a compilation of unsigned artists, man. That they like Khujo, man. Just, can you listen to my music? What you think about it? And to the point to where, man, can you just present my music, man, along with what's yours, along with your music, man.
Exactly.
So that's the thing that we should have been doing a long time ago, and we did do that with Backbone.
Yeah.
With Witch Doctor, with Cool Breeze, and then with Second Generation.
That's right.
But my thing is now is to really present these young cats, man, and if they got questions like that.
Yeah.
Like, how do I avoid getting into stuff like that? You feel what I'm saying? I'll be available for that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I kind of got going on, and I like that part, man. It's like we was talking, the game was to be sold and not told, right? But when you got young artists and young MCs coming up, you should tell them.
Come on now.
You should tell them, man, about those pit stops, man. You should tell them about that, man. And that's what it's all about, man, because we trying to generate generational wealth, and you can't do that, you know what I'm saying, cheating your the youth, man. You can't do that.
Exactly. How do you feel about having to be a steward of the youth? Because even as a young man, you was a steward of the youth. Now, as a grown man, you're still a steward of the youth, man. So, I mean, Can you speak to how important that is to you to make sure that the next generation is knowledgeable of what they need to do out here in these streets as well?
True that, man. My thing is the other man ain't gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Because he making money off of you.
Facts.
So my thing is, man. I mean, don't let the platinum chin fool you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can say this shit out, you won't even know.
Exactly.
You feel me? But
Niggas
I got to wear these whistles because this the wisdom that I gained through life. You feel what I'm saying? Dealing with this music industry. You feel me? So my thing is, like I said to these young brothers and sisters out here that's in the music business, man, learn how you get paid and how not to get robbed in this industry, man. Because it looks good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get to do shows, you get to fly all around, you get to, man, drink all the tequila you can drink, smoke all the loud, you can smoke, meet all the females you can meet.
Exactly.
But remember, think about the future. You know what I'm saying? Think about, you know what I'm saying? What if I have a family, man? What I'm gonna leave for them? I mean, just think about that.
Exactly.
That part again. And most of the brothers are, you know what I'm saying? Think about that, man. But that's always, man. You gotta remember that.
Is there anything in the game that pisses Khujo Goodie off?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Man, what pisses me off about this industry, man, it's the age thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Where they feel like you too old, man. Throw that nigga back there somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? Going, let's bring these young cats in, I love the youth. They need to do the thing because they're gonna keep the game fresh and keep it wet. You feel what I'm saying? But I think that they keep the elders out the game because they gonna tell the youth about what not to do.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So that leaves the youth a prey right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my pet peeve about the industry, man. Is about how they put the elders, man, back in the corner somewhere, man, and just let everything ride. But they don't do that with rock and roll.
No, they don't.
They don't do that, man. Them white boys get up there, man. They be 60-some years old, gray hair, wrinkled up, got an axe in their hand, boy, playing that thing, boy. Don't care what you say. Don't care nothing about what you say.
But then I'ma say this though, Joe.
Yeah.
They didn't do that with y'all. Y'all still out here doing shows. Y'all still out here getting proclamations.
Right,
Y'all still walking in and out of radio stations.
Right.
And ain't nothing really changed, man.
That's
so
real.
I mean,
You're real. That's real.
what was it that allowed y'all to be able to stand the test of time? Because maybe these other folks just can't stand the test of time. Because see, now we just talked earlier about Father Time.
True.
And y'all done put up a good ass fight with them. You see what I'm saying? Some folks, Father Time coming there and slap them up real good right quick.
Down.
And they done laid down and they out for the count.
That's real.
But y'all done fought the whole time, man. So I mean, break that down to me.
Man, you know what? I wish I had a definitive answer for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I always go back to the content.
Mm-hmm.
The content, man. Soul Food was a innocent record, bro.
Yeah.
Innocent, man. I mean, come on, man. 4 brothers coming out of Atlanta, Georgia, East Point, Southwest Atlanta, just really talking to you about their struggles.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing extra, just talking about our struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And we coming in with Still Standing, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more edgy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of got the game a little bit, you feel what I'm saying? But nothing too over the top.
Yeah.
We coming in here with World Party, you know what I'm saying, and just trying to show the world, man, everywhere we went, people were accepting us so much that they was like, hey, come on in, man. Because we was some mad ball faces, bro. Coming up out of Atlanta, Georgia, folk, mad. You know how them old Southerners look, man. You know how they look mean looking, bro.
Them old hair tubbing pictures.
Stop, boy. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, man, like I said, I get back to the content, man. Come on, man. We had our first intro was like free, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like that, man. How could you get mad at something like that coming on in your, I mean, old Negro spiritual, man. I mean, like I say, man, the Most High had us on some type of path, man, to keep us kind of in the game, kind of sort of. You feel me? Kind of sort of a little bit way, but still let everything still take its course. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can't get mad at these young brothers out here and sisters out here doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just their experience. You feel what I'm saying? And then like TK Franklin say, who raised you? You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about that thing right there. So all I could do is be an example.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Pull up Soul Food, Still Standing World Party, One Monkey or whatever,
Yeah.
Age Against the Machine.
Yeah.
That's what I can give back. You feel
Exactly.
to my folk, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lastly, is there anything else that you would like to get off your chest, Joe? And how can these folk contact you, man?
Last thing I want to get off my chest is, man, y'all go grab this new music, man. Feed the Lions. I got new music on there, man. Y'all gonna love it. Y'all check out this song called Touch and Bust. You gonna love that song. And I got another song called Pull Up with some young artists on there, man.
Yeah.
Clint, KG, DJ Piper,
Yeah.
and OG Butler. Man, y'all grab that, man. It's all about putting new music out, man. I just want to thank everybody, man, just for being riding with me, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Through the tough times, through the easy times, man. Y'all holler at me on YouTube, man. .com/Khujo Goodie. I got some righteous talk on there, man. Y'all would love to see that type of stuff, man.
That's right.
Y'all would love to see that, man. Y'all ain't never heard Khujo Goodie coming from this level right here, man.
Okay.
So check me out on their YouTube page, and I'm on IG too, man.
And what else you got going on around this thing, Khujo?
Yeah, man. You know what? December the 12th, now December the 11th, I'm gonna be doing the Southside Showcase.
Ooh.
On the South Side out of Henry County, man, at the Black Diamond Club, bro.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be for artists to come out, man. They want to perform their songs, man. You can go on eventbrite.com, man, for slots and for tickets, man. This is for the underground.
Yeah.
It's for the folk coming up out the South Side, like Macon, Locust Grove.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about McDonough, Georgia.
Yeah.
Them type of people that can't get all the way downtown.
Facts.
So y'all come on out, man. December 12th, man. That 5-5 the List Southside Showcase, man. Holla at your boy.
I can dig it.
My G. Appreciate the love, boy. You know,
boss,
all
no
the time.
problem, man. I
All
wish
the
you nothing but
time.
the best and much success.
Yay.
Be High Radio Shout. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.